morning, year one. Welcome to your English lesson today. Okay, so before we begin, we're going to go over a little bit of formal and informal language that we had a look at yesterday. All right. So here I've got a picture of the Queen, and I want you to think about how would you speak to the Queen, because it would be very different to how you would speak to your friends. Now I've got 4 different comments there. And what I'd like you to do is decide, does the comments belong to how we'd speak to the Queen, or does it belong to how we'd speak to our friends? So I want you to pause the video here, and you can just have a little chat with the person in the room about which comments you would use with the Queen and which comments you'd use with your friends. Pause the video here. Okay, welcome back. Right then, shall we see? So the first one was, good morning, it is a pleasure to see you. Queen or friends? That's right, it is Queen. You would say that to the Queen. To your friends, you might go, hiya, you're right. Instead, it's very different, isn't it? Okay, I've just thought I'm going to move my camera up here. It's a bit better. So the next one was, oh my goodness, the weather is boiling. Queen or friends? That's right, it would be your friends, wouldn't it? You go, oh goodness, so boiling hot today. That's what you say to your friends. Where to the Queen, you'd say, oh dear, I feel very warm today. The temperature is very high. Can you see the difference there? Okay. The next one was, hey, do you reckon we need wellies? Queen or friends? It's right, that's your friends. To the Queen, you might say, I think we might need to put on our Wellington boots today because it seems very wet. And then the last one, I'm hopeful the impending rain will move swiftly to the east. Queen or friends? Yes, that one's to the Queen. You might say to your friends, I wish the rain would go away. Very different. Can you see there the difference between the formal and the informal language? Okay, let's move on. Let me move my video again. Excellent, let's pop it there. So today we're going to be thinking about using the appropriate language. So we're going to be creating our scripts today for our weather report that you, tomorrow, are going to act out. I know, how exciting is this? So you've got to be thinking today, because even the weather reporters, they'll always have a little script, and they'll always follow a little script. So they know what they need to be talking about. And that's what you're going to do today. You're going to create a script so you know what you need to talk about tomorrow when you act out your weather report. So to be successful today, you'll need to make sure you use a range of weather-related language. So things like sunny spells, heavy downpours, showers, thunder, cloud, partially cloudy, sunny, sunshine. So it's making sure and thinking about those weather symbols that we have used on the map and how we can use that in our language, okay? How we can say those words. Using a mix of formal and informal language. And yesterday we talked about the very beginning would be quite formal. Good morning and welcome to my weather report today. And then you would start to get quite informal as you talked about the different parts of the country and the weather. So you might say things like, do you remember that man said, don't forget your brolly and your waterproofs? And he said, showers popping up all over the place. So it's the middle part of your weather report will be quite relaxed, as if you're talking to your friend, with the beginning and the start, the beginning and the end of your weather report will be quite formal, because you're starting something and you're finishing it off and you want it to be quite formal. You're going to be making sure that you use those compass directions: north, northwest, west, southwest, south, southeast, east and northeast, and being confident in being able to use those words. It's key that you get that language in there, really, really important. And then the other thing that you're going to do is talking through what you want to say. Now, the reason why we do this is because this is going to be something that you act out. So it's going to be something that you say. It's not just writing. Writing is a part of it, but it's the actual talking and saying your weather report. That's the part I'm looking at to see how fabulous you've done with. So it's really important that you will say out what you want to write down. keep saying it. Does it make sense? Does it sound okay? All right. That's a key part of today to be successful. So already you have completed How Will You Start and talking about the whole country. We did that yesterday. Do you remember? You had this forecast frame. You started with those 2 points because we talked to it yesterday. And today we're going to finish out the rest of the boxes. And I've realised I left the number 4 off the Thursday's part. So I am very, very sorry about that. Today we will be doing 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so we will be talking about England and Wales and the weather in England and Wales. We will be talking about Scotland and Northern Ireland and writing down that. We will also be thinking about any weather warnings and maybe giving the audience an idea of any weather warnings. And then we'll be thanking the viewers and finishing up the forecast. Okay. Now, if you want to help you, you might want to watch a couple of other forecasts on YouTube. What I might do is on your worksheet or even on the overview, I might put some links to some more forecasts so you can have a listen to different types of forecasts and the kind of language that they use. Okay? So here is what we've done already. So how we'll start and talking about the whole country. We did this yesterday. So I started with good morning and welcome to the weather today. I hope you are enjoying the increasing sun we are experiencing. And that was a good way to start my weather report and introduce that the weather is warm and sunny and it's getting more frequent. Then we talked about the whole country. So we're going to say the most important thing that people need to know, temperatures are rising, the temperatures are getting higher and there are more sunny spells. So that's making me think, if the temperatures are getting higher and there's more sunny spells, I wonder what season we might be going into. Do you think summer or do you think winter? Or could it be spring? I'm not sure. What do you think? If there's still rain, could it be spring? I'll let you think about that. You can decide when it comes to writing your report what you would like your season to be on your weather report. Okay, so then today, let me move me down again to here. We are going to be having a look at England, okay? So we're going to be having a look at England and Wales. That's the first part on our weather forecast overview sheet. So England is the middle part of the UK, okay? Now, there's parts of England are in the south, which is here, and in the southwest, all right? And so this is like more kind of down by the coast. Do you remember in our geography lesson we talked about coastal and inland? We have the south coast of England, and this is all at the bottom down here. But then this area over here is called the southwest of England, okay? So imagine that we had our compass and it would be in the middle here. Down here, do you remember, would be south. Up here would be north. So here we're looking at the south and southwest. But we also have the east of England, which is on this side of the country. And we have the southeast, which is over here. So if this is the southwest over here, this is the southeast over here. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Then there's also parts of England that are in the north, which is going up, do you remember? And in the northeast. And there are parts as well that are in the northwest too. Okay. Then if we look at Wales, parts of Wales are in the west. So down here, we've got the west coast of Wales. Wales does not have an east coast because Wales joins England here. Can you see as I move my cursor down there? So this might be really useful while you're thinking and talking through what you want to say, to come back to these slides and pause it here so then you can see, and that's why I've colour coded it, so you can see which area you want to talk about, all right? And that's a really good tip to help you today. Okay, So if we're thinking about now, I'm going to move back up here again. If we're thinking about today, this is my weather map. Now I'm going to give you a range of weather maps and you can pick which one you want to use. I think I might give you 4 and you can pick which one you'd like to use and to write the weather on. Now if I'm having a look at this weather map here, let's have a little look. What do you notice here? What symbols, what weather symbols do you notice? I've got 2 different weather symbols. No, 3, sorry, different weather symbols. Up here, I have just clouds. Here, I have the sun and the clouds, so sunny spells. And here I have bright sunshine. So we need to think about how we would put that down into a piece of writing or notes, or how we would talk about the weather here. So looking at this, and my first thought is in the southwest, so that's down here, and in the south, it's very sunny, isn't it? But I'm going to have a little look at my word bank down here. So I've put some words here. You don't have to use these, but they're there to help you. You could use other words as well. You don't always have to use these. So I'm going to use, I think sunshine, bright sunshine. I think bright sunshine would be fab there. What do you think? Yeah, I think bright sunshine would be great there. Okay, yes, so I think I might use bright sunshine. So let me think. In the south, there will be bright sunshine spreading across the south of England. I need to say that again, don't I? There will be bright sunshine spreading across the south of England and in the southwest. I like that. And then I'm thinking about, how would I think about the sun and the clouds? That's in the middle of England. Well, we're going further up. I know. Across the middle of England, we will have sunny spells. So that means it's going to be sunny a little bit, but not fully sunny. And then further north, there will be cloud, but there will be high temperatures. So don't forget your sun cream. Maybe I could say that. What could you say here? How would you describe this weather? I would like you to pause the video. Now you can do 2 things here. You can just either orally rehearse it, that means just say it. So talk about it with somebody in the room with you, or to your teddy if there's no one in the room with you. Or if you want to, you could jot some notes down onto this part here, okay, of your plan. So I definitely want you to orally rehearse. That means say it, say what you'd like to talk about on the weather here. And then if you want to, you can jot some notes down, or you can write out exactly what you want to say. But I want you to have a go at that now. So pause the video and I want you to have a go at completing this part now of your worksheet. Can you do that for me? Excellent, you do that. Welcome back. Now, ours are not going to be the same because I've already written mine and yours is going to be very different. But let's see if we've got similarities. It means things that are similar and the same. All right. So I'm going to move my video on now. Here we go. So I wrote, let me move myself down there now. The south has bright sunshine with high temperatures, and don't forget the sun cream. Moving further north, we start to see more cloud gathering. The sunny spells become less, lower temperatures here, so don't forget your cardi. Did you have something similar, or did you have something different? I'm really, really pleased though that you had a go at that.